Boho Ratchet, tales from the
Married,
the mingling, and the meatless.
we're woke
Free-spirited, and kind of weird, and ratchet
as fuck.
Yeah, so welcome back, welcome YouTube. We're Boho Ratchet, and this is our 7th episode as a group here, but our first episode on YouTube. So thank you for welcoming us. Yes. So just to give you like a quick synopsis of who we are, I'm Michelle.
I'm Nina Nation.
And I'm Candace J. Yes, Nina, tell us about yourself.
So I am the married one of the group. I've been married for a little over 5 years. Been with my man a little bit longer than that. Well, a lot longer actually. But I'm going to be giving you guys the married perspective. So when we talk about sex, relationships, careers, ratchet news, spirituality, I'm going to be giving you my point of view from the married standpoint.
Yes. Well, I am the mingling one of the group. Hey. And I'm going to be giving you my perspective from the mingling world, the dating side of things, being single. I'm 31 years old, not married, no kids. So you really get a fresh perspective from myself. I'm actually the most boho of the group too, so you will be getting a lot of talk from me about spirituality, crystals, and a lot of other holistic things as well. Yes, and I am Michelle. Everybody calls me Shell, and I'm the meatless one of the group. M-E-E-T, less, meaning I don't want to meet anybody, I'm not looking for anybody, and I don't eat meat. So I kind of just did a little play on words. I was married when I was very young, got divorced, and then got married again recently, and my husband passed away. So I'm a recent widow. So therefore, that's where the meatless comes from. I'm just in that little gray area right now where I'm not looking to meet anybody, and I'm okay with that.
We're okay with that.
So that's what meatless means.
Meatless.
Yeah. So we're just going to bring you a little bit of each of our lives in 3 totally different perspectives. Widowed, single, and married. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. And probably we should start with our name. We may not know, YouTube may not know what Boho Ratchet means. So can someone explain what that really means?
Boho Ratchet, the light and the dark. It speaks to the duality that we all have inside of us. Everybody has a turn up side, which is the ratchet side, and everybody has a spiritual, free spirit, out of the box side. And we came up with the name because that's how we all are. We all like to express our individuality. We're all different. We all have different natural aspects. None of us eat meat. Shell and I are vegans, and we're dragging her onto the side. But she doesn't eat meat. So
I don't eat meat.
No land meat.
No land meat.
I still swim with the fish.
Yes.
So it's just us being able to educate, because we're going to be talking to you guys about veganism, about crystals, about healing, holistic health, all of that good stuff. And we're going to entertain, because we're talking about the turn up, celebrity news, hot button topics,
our life stories,
trap trivia.
A lot of the things that we've been through have been very, very entertaining. So yes, we have so many stories. Yes.
A lot of stories.
Yes. So yeah, it's just, being a little bit of both. Get someone that can do both. That's what you're going to want. A girl that can do both. Nobody wants all the way on one side or all the way on this side. So get a girl that can do both. So that's what Boho Ratchet's about. It's a movement. And
let's show off our shirts.
Oh yeah.
The lovely Boho Ratchet shirts. These shirts will be available. We've had a lot of inquiries and a lot of people asking us about our shirts. So we will have them up for sale fairly soon. So hit us up, like, follow, subscribe, so you can find out more information.
Yeah, if you like it, let us know. All right, well, let's get right on into it. So I know y'all seen recent events with in Texas. They have a natural disaster going on right now with Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah, and we want to shout out and keep everybody in our prayers and in our thoughts in Texas and all of the other affected areas.
Yes, love and light to Texas. Yes. So we wanted to just touch on like the money aspect and things that's been going on with the celebrities. Can you kind of bring us into that? So basically, it started with Kevin Hart, and he challenged a few of his peers. But he challenged a few of his peers to donate $25,000 to people in Harvey that needed help and assistance after maybe losing some of their, their homes and things like that. And apparently there were a lot of people on the other side of this, the Twitter finger people, Twitter gang, Twitter finger crew, who had a lot to say about how much the celebrities were donating. And yeah, so we were kind of discussing that amongst ourselves, and I think that, how you gonna tell someone like that?
They're just hating.
Get out those people's pockets.
They felt like, oh, if somebody donated $5,000, I'm like, $5,000, that's it?
I'm talking about people went to Google checking people's net worth and was like, oh, but if you make this much, how are you only giving this much? I mean, did you give anything? Number one.
Yeah, so they was like, you was on 6 episodes of Power this season, and you only had $5,000 to give?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, that's what they were doing. So I'm like, okay, it's all these people that's sitting behind the keyboard thumping, like my daughter would say, keyboard thumping, but y'all not giving anything. Please stop. First of all, we need to go back to the old days where you just gave with your heart. Nobody had to know about anything, and it was fun, right? Yeah, but I don't think that Kevin Hart was doing it in a sense of just trying to show off and give, to say how much. I don't think he was. He was doing it more so in a sense because he said that, we do challenges, all these other different challenges all the time, and they have no purpose, no real meaning. We just jump on board and we, do it. We hear about the money challenge where they were holding a stack of money up to their ear, and we did the ALS challenge. I know I did it.
Ice water.
Dumped a bucket of water on myself. But yeah, so he was doing it to kind of bring attention, but wanted it to be purposeful and say, we do these things all the time. They're very minute. They don't really mean anything. Why don't we actually use a challenge this time that will benefit someone else, especially during a time of tragedy when people could really use it? I get that because, if you put it out there, other people are going to donate. I'm not even mad at him. I'm mad at the people that have not given anything, that are talking about people that are giving something. That's my problem. Like, who has the right to tell people what they should give? And then on top of that, they were like, well, some of these celebrities should be giving to the black communities or doing this, that, and the third.
But we don't know that they don't.
We don't know that they fucking don't. Right. How the fuck do y'all... Come on, can I know it was you? How the fuck... How the fuck you don't know that they weren't giving to some black communities?
And a lot of people believe giving in private. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give just for social media, for likes and follows. They give because their heart is open and they are wanting to give. It's not about who has the biggest envelope. It's about somebody stepping out and just saying, you know what? I can acknowledge and appreciate this cause and this movement. Here's a check. Nobody needs to know. Tyler Perry gives a lot. Rihanna gives a lot. Beyonce gives a lot. But everything they do isn't always in the media.
It's not going to be publicized. I think there's too many people on social media nowadays that criticize people for doing good, and they criticize people for doing bad. Like, what the hell?
Yep, good is never good enough.
You can't try to be healthier, because if you're trying to be healthier, you're trying to do too much.
Right.
If you eat bad, you're a fucking fat slob. If you... What else?
If you eat good, it's like you're shaming the people who don't.
Or, what else? If you're a fucking thought, you're nasty.
Oh, yeah.
But if you don't fuck, you're a prude.
Yep.
I mean, y'all...
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
Shame. They shame everybody for everything.
Yeah. I'm over all the people that have things to say. They done got
Joel Osteen got into the realm of social media.
Yes, Mr. Osteen got it all. Y'all dragged. First of all, y'all dragged him. Y'all
dragged.
I'm talking about y'all gathered him
by his collars.
Okay, gathered. Okay. Yes, Joe got snatched this week. On Twitter, Facebook, wherever you could think they were. They were out hilarious. What do y'all think about that? Y'all think he was wrong for not opening up his shirt or no?
Again, did y'all see the Astrodome after Katrina?
No, but I heard about it.
It was a hot mess. I'm not saying that he should not have opened up his church. I'm just saying that the explanation that he gave, he went on Good Morning America. He said that he, one, had to make sure that the church was prepared. Two, it was flooded out. And three, they had to make sure they had enough volunteers.
And flooded out?
No, it was flooded. And they had to make sure that they had enough people to, you know, to receive the folks. Like,
believe him?
I don't know what to believe.
Or you think because he got dragged?
No, I don't know what to believe, because sometimes people can take a sound bite, they can take a phrase, they can take a picture, and it gets turned into something else. It's been so many times in social media that something was not something and we made it into something that it wasn't. So I don't know. I don't know.
That Houston didn't ask for the help, that's why he didn't give it.
So, like, Houston government did not come to him directly?
They said Houston didn't ask, so I didn't give it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Once again, yes, I do feel like churches, should help. They should help because we give money to the churches, and churches should give back to the community. But let's just say, let's just play devil advocate here. Like, let's just say he did what over this church. It's his place of business. Does he have that right? What do y'all think?
He absolutely has that right.
The doors of the church are open. But open to who? And for what?
Open to tithers. Only people that can give money, not people that are funded. You don't know that?
I thought it meant everybody.
No.
Of course you know. We know whose church you belong to.
Who?
Creflo, dollar bills church.
Me?
No, she's talking about me.
Yeah.
I always talk shit about her church.
Well,
her former church.
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time. Very, very long time. But I'm just saying, do you think that's the reason why? Because they aren't.
No, I mean it's the church. The purpose of the church is to welcome everyone. So even if it's if your tithers lost their home, or the poor man down the street who cannot give a penny, you are still supposed to open your doors to whomever. That's the purpose of the church. Is that not the point of the church?
I thought it was.
I thought so too.
Apparently it's not. So does he have that right to not open his doors?
He has the right because it's his establishment. However, is he wrong? If he's wrong, if he purposely said no, I'm not gonna have people in my church.
Correct.
He's not wrong if there was a situation where it was flooding. It was flooded, and he was doing it for the safety of the people.
Okay, I agree with that. Now, what about people that's having sex in the church after? What do you say about that? Have a church in the church. I already know that white man didn't want y'all to lick y'all in
In the first place. In the first place. Yeah. Ew. Come on, y'all.
Like in the pulpit, in the sanctuary.
I don't know where they were doing that, but they definitely said it.
In the children's church. Like, who attested to seeing people have sex in the church? We don't even fucking know if it's true.
We don't. But that's why now I'm more spiritual and religious.
Because you can have church right here. We're in church right
my
now.
God. Let me tell you about having church, bruh. When we went to yoga the other day.
Church.
Yes.
A little praise on the yoga.
It was my first time going to yoga.
Oh, how'd you do it?
I loved it. It really made me relax. Because at first I thought I couldn't do it because I'm not flexible and I can't dance and I'm kind of fat. But I loved it. I had my little foot up there.
It was great. I had done yoga before, and I hadn't done it in like a year and some change, and it just felt great. Downward dogging. It was
really sexual.
Yes, it was a great sexually fluid experience. I was ready to take all of that home to my husband. Like, all right, cacao.
Okay. I'm glad you guys got to experience that. I go to yoga at least once a week, but I try to at least do it at home a few times throughout the week as well. And since I've started, it has been the most amazing journey. Since starting yoga, I've also started like this morning routine. And although it may not always consist of yoga, I definitely make sure I meditate, like try to meditate every single morning for 20 minutes. I know that that's something you guys talked about after experiencing the class.
Yes.
Some of the things that you were.
Because after we went into that deep meditation at the end of yoga, I was like, ooh, I didn't know I could feel like this. So
In Savasana.
I started.
That's my favorite
Yes.
pose.
I was like,
Oh my
ooh.
God.
So
And she put the
yeah.
little block up underneath us, under our back, and it was just so relaxing. And she read a poem at the end that was
And,
just,
and the little.
it was so uplifting.
Yes, sound therapy.
Mhm.
Yes.
So it made me go look up other avenues of meditation and feeling like I did again. And my goodness, let me tell you,
My goodness.
I've been falling asleep to like chakra music and meditation music, and also like positive affirmations and things that will take you into an outer body experience. And let me tell you, that shit's real. I had one that I was listening to about wealth, and it was telling me that I was going to sink into a deep sleep and I was going to feel the vibrations from the universe. And I promise you on everything, when I woke up in the middle of the night, my whole room was vibrating. My body, the bed, the whole room.
Okay, so give us a little demonstration.
It was like for real, like this. And I was getting up to turn the fan on because I was hot, and I had to kind of hold myself like this. So I was getting out of bed, and I was like, okay. So I had to kind of walk over like this. I'd never felt anything like that. So when they say vibrating higher, literally vibrates. You are vibrating. And the man said it. He said, you're going to feel a vibration, and this vibration is for you, and it came from the universe to help manifest the things that you want. And this one particular one, I actually found it on YouTube. I'll put it in the description later. I can't remember the exact thing, but it was like manifest wealth in your sleep. Both nights I did it, it vibrated. Very, very high vibration. So,
Can't wait to try it.
so manifest wealth.
Yeah, I've been falling asleep lately to a lot of different meditation videos too. A lot of them either to harmonize relationships, to let go of negative energy, attracting wealth, positivity, and I'm telling you, like it's one, you sleep well.
Yeah.
The
You
sleep
wake
is
up
so
amazing.
deep, and you
Yeah.
wake up from like the most amazing sleep. But like Shell, I didn't feel my whole room vibrating, but I feel more of my vibrations like through my body. And even when I'm wearing like my crystals, like I put a couple on today, and the minute I put one on, it was like the minute I put it on, like I could just feel so much energy like running up through my arm. Like in a sense, my arm almost felt a little bit heavy, but I could just feel it running through my arm. And then like just a few minutes ago, we were sitting here, like I could feel the energy from my pyrite, like making my chest beat, like it was like a pulsation just running through. So that's one thing that I get from my crystal. But even when I'm meditating and I'm laying in savasana, and my eyes are closed, sometimes I put like a crystal on my third eye, and I'll have my eye pillow over my face, and I can just feel like my body feels like it's melted into my bed. And I just feel like energy, almost in a sense like it feels either like it's tingling or almost like little tiny vibrations, like a small little shake. I can just feel it running up through my body. Yeah.
Oh, that seems amazing.
And we're all kind of just getting started, so we may not use the correct terminology every single time, but we're definitely just telling you our raw feelings of how it is when we have it. So we're learning, but I'll tell you, it's been an experience. I feel enlightened. I feel powerful. I don't listen to certain things as much. Like I used to go to sleep every night on the ID channel, which is nothing about murder, all night. And with the passing of my husband, a friend of mine was telling me, like, you need to quit watching stuff about death and things of that nature, because I was starting to think I was next. So between the passing of my husband and then watching the murder channel every night, my spirit was all over. So here I am grieving, and then I'm taking in all this crap. So when I changed, channels, like literally and figuratively speaking, like when I changed it, it was just like, man, my mind just I feel expanded. I feel like I can have anything I want. Not that I didn't feel like that before, but I really can feel it. And it's so different. Like,
that's so true. Another thing that I do a lot in the morning times is once I get up and after I meditate, as I'm getting ready, like I might be getting ready for work or to go out, I take the time to just search motivational speeches on YouTube. Here on YouTube, there's a few, people out there that are, talking about different things, but you get into this vibration of like what's coming through your airways. The same way you monitor the type of foods that you put into your body, like you have to monitor the type of things that you put into your airways. It's one of the things in the Bible says faith comes by hearing, and in order to have faith, like how do you exercise having it? It's by what you hear. So if all you're doing is listening to bang bang shoot 'em up, ratchetivity all the time, then that's kind of the flow, that's the vibrations, that's what you're going to be vibing on, But if you start listening to things that are going to motivate you and reprogram your mind, it'll take you on a different path, and it has truly been doing that for me. So like another thing, like someone said, was the first 20 minutes of your morning is the most important to listen to things that are more motivational or that are going to raise your vibrations, because that's when your mind is the most open to something. So you can either, a good thing to do would be like journaling too. There's one author, Julia Cameron, I believe, she calls it morning pages, where when you wake up, you journal 3 pages just outright. It doesn't have to be anything like specific. If all you can think is blah blah blah, write it down, blah 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 on the paper until everything just flows out and it's all clear. And then as you move throughout your day, things become clearer for you. Something may pop into your head and you act on that, or you may get these ideas of things that you may need to do. But all of that comes from your morning routine and what you're doing.
Right, it sets the tone for the day.
Everybody knows that. You can have a bad morning. You know how it is, you go into the office, you have a bad morning, and it usually sets the whole tone of the day.
Yes,
so
everything is bad from there on.
You start it out, but you have to start it out on purpose. Like, you have to do this on purpose. Like, be intentional. You can change your day. It's up to you.
Yep.
So,
your thoughts become things. So you think it, you speak it, you act on it.
Act on it. Yes. So that was, just a little snippet of
the boho segment. Let's crank this shit up a little bit.
Little ratchet. So this is the part of the segment that we have on the show sometimes called Ratchet Receipts. So Ratchet Receipts are our ratchet receipts that our viewers send in, questions that they may have that they want us to answer. So in the comments, if you have any questions, if you want us to ask on future shows, please comment. And also if you have an answer for the ratchet receipt, please. So the first ratchet receipt was from, you want to pull it up here? Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So this is from, we'll call her Alicia.
We're going to keep it private.
Hey, Alicia.
Yes, we'll call her Alicia. Anonymous Alicia. And she says, basically, I've been dating a guy, and the last time we had sex, the condom broke. Whose responsibility? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the line. I want to take the Plan B pill, and I asked him to pay for it, and he feels as though we should go half on it, but I feel like he should pay the whole thing. So basically, Alicia and her dude, they did the do, condom broke. Who's responsible for that Plan B? That $60 pill. Who cares? Who's paying it?
I think they both should pay for it. Half and half.
Split in half?
Half on that baby, half on that Plan B.
No?
The dude here pays for it outright.
Why?
Because the man is the provider in the head. And the head trickles down.
Yeah, it did.
And it trickles. That shit trickles.
Too much trickling.
Right. So he needs to pay for it. He was the one that was pounding. Because he got that.
Right. That.
It's his fault.
That long arm Willie.
Because he could have pulled out. You felt it. You felt the condom break away. Alicia's boyfriend jump off. you felt it, so you
And he
know
kept going.
he could have pulled out. She didn't know. Poor little girl didn't
Right,
know. She
right.
didn't know the difference. She couldn't feel that. He definitely knew the difference.
Right,
It's
because
just-
all of a sudden it was like, ooh, this feels really good
Y'all
right
be
now.
knowing when that thing break, but y'all still want to go because y'all like it. So
Mhm.
you could have pulled out, sir.
Mhm.
What do you think?
So pay up.
But it takes two to tango.
Yeah, she definitely tangled really good. She was just like, I didn't have a problem. Alicia sounds cute and innocent. I'm pretty sure she didn't know.
But at the end of the day, Alicia, if you don't want no babies, go get your plan B.
I mean, look,
Period.
you have 72 hours from the
Period.
time of the incident. If he hasn't paid for it at that point,
You get it.
go get it.
Make
But
him reimburse
I
you.
mean, it's better. They say if you do it
Keep the
within the
receipt.
first 12 hours or first 24
Right,
hours,
it goes
it's
down.
95% chance.
Mhm.
If within the first 24 hours. After the first 24 hours, it's an 87% chance.
Sound like you're speaking from experience.
Look, guys, I'm the moo guru.
Not the moo
I be knowing, okay?
Yes, Mama Moo.
Before I was married.
Yes,
Before-
Mama Moo.
Before I was married, I do all the shit, okay?
That is funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So yeah, girl, he needs to pay up. I had a guy write a check one time. Okay? Whatever he has to do.
PayPal that shit, Cash App
Whatever he
it.
has to do.
I need my
I was like,
money.
it's $68. Write a check out. That was a long time ago.
So then would you say if he pays for it, does that determine how much he's like really into you? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's either way. Okay, it's like this. First of all, if he's writing out the check too quickly or giving you money too quickly, he might not want your trash ass to carry no paper. Okay? Number fucking one. Trash. Number one. But number two, if he's looking out for you, then he might care that he doesn't want you to go spend the money. So that's kind of like a toss-up. And then there's some guys that are like, I absolutely want you to have my baby, so I'm not going to give you the money for the plan.
No money for you.
Yeah. But it's just like this. If he doesn't pay for the plan B, then you're going to have to pay for an abortion or you'll have to pay for a baby. So y'all better go ahead and pay for that plan B.
Yeah.
$60
Take the cheap route.
versus-
A lifetime of heartache or to
And
go
pain.
for an abortion. Who wants to go for an abortion? Ah!
Yeah.
So is this a boho daddy
I
or
think it's
boho
a
baddie?
boho daddy.
Boho
Ooh,
daddy
look at
coming
this.
in.
It's a
It's a
boho
boho
daddy.
Boho daddy in the building.
We might need to get his perspective on
Oh
this.
yes.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, let's get your
Come
perspective.
on,
Come on in.
come on. We
Come on
we
in.
had a ratchet receipt come in, and the ratchet question was,
We're waiting on the boho daddy.
do if you're having unprotected, well, if you have sex and the condom breaks, and somebody comes in you, right?
Look at it.
Right. Right. Whose responsibility?
responsible for the plan B?
Who should pay for it?
Hold on. Come on in,
Come on.
boho daddy.
I'll get
we
up.
got spot,
Come
we got
on.
spot for you. Come on.
Who's responsible to pay for the plan B? It's live. It's live.
Oh. Don't tell me not to. Oh, shoot. It's the dude, right?
Yes.
I mean,
So the
shit.
dude all the way.
I mean, a dude I'm going to offer. Definitely. Like, definitely, please.
Wait a second. Here's two.
Please. Here. Send me a picture.
So from the male perspective, he says it's the man's job. Okay, you heard it here first. Boho daddy in the building.
Thank you.
Now you hear
All
that.
right.
Oh.
Yes, and he's out. Thank you for that love and perspective, boho daddy.
So there you have it.
There you have it.
Every now and then we'll have, you know, a boho daddy and a boho baddie join us for ratchet receipt. Yeah, right on time.
All right, Alicia. So if
Okay.
that man don't pay for it, you know,
He's trash.
he's trash.
In the words of Azarian.
$30, $60.
No,
It's 50.
it's 50.
50,
It's 50.
50.
But if you go to most pharmacies, they have a $10 coupon now. Oh, look, man, I'm just telling you. It's a long way from the guy that wrote a check. It's been a long.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
little bit of money, but
Then a
it's cheaper than abortion. and it's
$600
cheaper than a child.
abortion.
Cheaper than a child.
Cheaper than a child.
What, do we have any more ratchet receipts?
I had something that I wanted to share.
Okay.
I'm saying this on social media. I'm going to read this to you guys. And we will decide if this is ever appropriate.
Okay.
Social media shaming. Now, if a man does you wrong, Is it okay for you to go on social media and to blast his ass to his family and his friends?
Nope.
Listen.
Okay.
Public service announcement. This will be a long post, so I'll do it in two. KB is not the man any of you think he is. For the past 2 years, he has managed to juggle several women and then some. AJ, the lawyer, whom has decided to take Kevin back after finding out all of his lies. We have BW, the stripper, who he impregnated and helped abort the bastard child. AP, random whore, one of the other many women he slept with, and me, Karen, the main chick, I think. The one who he claimed to have wanted to marry. Most of you in Texas know that's not possible because of BA. So I'll leave this post right here for y'all to read and consider who you think K, which is the dude, really is. It says, a lowlife who targets single women for money and a user, abuser, and suicidal. It's not his PTSD before y'all go making excuses, and I'm not crazy before you pass judgment on me. I'm just a woman who's very hurt.
Jesus, that was a lot of...
Is that ever okay?
Initially.
No.
I can't even process it.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay to talk about somebody. If they did you wrong, the best thing to do is just move on.
So we don't get revenge?
No, not like that.
Not on social media.
No,
It makes you look
makes you look dumb. You just move on, let people question what the hell happened in the relationship and the breakup. Because one thing about it, if you blast them and your dumb ass go back, you're gonna look stupid.
You look crazy.
Right.
You
Number
look
two,
crazy.
you're gonna look crazy anyway to anybody else that may want to be with you. Just let it go. I've let plenty.
So she, a lot of the comments were like, girl, you stupid, you look crazy, where's your dignity, take this off of social media, you know, if he hurt you, he's gonna get his in the long run, what are you doing?
Okay, so there you have it. Did they ever once mention that?
A few girls were like, yeah, he did me wrong too, he still is a liar, I see, some shit never changes.
Well, there you go. You answered your own question right there. Nope, you should not blast people on social media because it's going to backfire. You understand?
Yeah, no, don't do it. It's not even worth it. Because again, it makes you look stupid. People are now
Right.
going to start judging you
like
instead of
Rob.
his actions. Yes, his actions were wrong. Yes, you were hurt. But woman up. Like, at what point, I just feel like as women, we have intuition and we already see the signs.
Oh, yeah. I know from the beginning what the...
So it's like, how much about this did you know before you got to this point?
Mm-hmm.
Because if he was juggling all of these women, when did he have time for you?
Mm-hmm.
When he wasn't with you, what was happening?
Mm-hmm. He was at work. He had to work late.
Okay,
So,
he was at work,
she pulled a Rob Kardashian because everybody blasted Rob for going in on Black China, showing the receipts, showing that moo-moo, all of the pictures, the text, how much you paid for her surgeries, everything. So at no point do we ever
That just looks sweet.
post.
That just looks sweet. No point. You let people figure out, oh, what happened to so-and-so?
The best revenge
That's
you can get from somebody is to get your shit together
And
Live well.
Exactly.
it.
That's the best revenge you could ever get.
So, girl, I mean, you already made your name up now.
Man up, bitch.
But it's, you know,
My
Going
revenge
forward.
would be on Instagram flexing hard, and not really even flexing because everything would be for real. Really getting my life
yeah.
and having a great time.
That's it.
And posting every little bit of it, and have him sitting over there scrolling like what's his name on Insecure.
Yes,
Is it
Lawrence.
Yeah,
I don't even watch
like
that
Lawrence on
Lawrence.
Insecure. Yeah, that's what you do. That's where you get your revenge. You don't even have to blast them. It ain't even worth it.
That's it. Well,
Okay.
I guess this is gonna conclude.
We'll wrap it up
Wrap
then.
it up then. All right. So thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to come into your universe. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, talk to a friend about Boho Ratchet. I really thank you guys for tuning in with us today.
Yes, thank you so much. Also, we want you to follow us on IG at Boho Ratchet,
Yep.
as well as our Facebook page
At Boho Ratchet. And our personal IGs. You can follow me at Shell, Chelle, C-H-E-L-L-E, C-H-E-L-L. The last E is a 3. Shell. Nina?
You can find me at Nina_Nation.
Yep.
And you can find me at The Unfading Beauty. That's TheUnfading Beauty. The Unfading Beauty. And that is also where you can find my chakra candy. Yes, I wrap crystal jewelries, make bracelets, rings, and such. Check it out.
They're
And
really
order
lovely,
some.
guys.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Until next time.
Until next week, guys.